Hey you beautiful monkeys, your boy Kadu-kun, and welcome back to Invincible Versus. Now, as we are doing this video, they recently released a brand new hotfix for this game because frankly I've been wanting to do videos for this game, but it's been a pain in my butt. It's been a pain in my ass to actually play the game because sometimes I'm just running around with the same people doing the same stuff, and that really annoying missing tech when you're doing the active tag and all you can do is just miss it and you will win has been aggravating. So it just hasn't been fun for me to play, and also I just haven't been getting that many matches compared to when I first started, so I want to just see what's going on. But this video is going to be breaking down the hotfix that they just recently released, talking about some of the characters that they changed and also some of the stuff that they fixed up. So at first I'm going to do some of the general stuff and then we're going to go to character specific stuff. Alright, so first off, they changed something about the throws. So forward and back throws now can make the attacker invulnerable. So I guess, I don't know exactly how that's going to work, but I do agree with this change because I've been having so many situations where people are just doing stuff. Like I grab him and then for whatever reason they do an active tag or they do an assist, and somehow the assist is already out after I grab him, I still get hit. Like, I've been in positions like that before, so let's see if they actually do something about that. Okay, so assist breakers still work for that, so that's completely so okay. So assist breakers can still work on grab, at least after the first hit, as long as you're able to get the grab off. Oh, it's not happening. Oh, well, they're on cooldown, but which, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, sure, if it's an active tag, you can stop the grab. Okay, I'm trying to actually figure it out, but it seems like it doesn't seem like there's an option for me to do something about the active tag, or not even active tag, to do something for I wanted them to just call an assist while I'm doing it, but I feel like I have to only make them do it when they're in the computer, which is not what I'm aiming for. So we'll move on to the next one. It says push block is more reliable and should help combat unblockable setups. I don't know how exactly to test that because I feel like I've said it before in other videos, is that I do believe that push block needs a little bit of work because I just don't know sometimes what to do with it, because sometimes when I do it, it doesn't feel like I can do anything that warrants anything that's positive. Yeah, sure, but he's not even calling an assist, so I can't really test it. But it looks like he gets pushed back a little bit further compared to before. Ow, he's smacking me. Hold on. Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of room for it. Oh, whoa, okay, he gets pushed back far with that now. He actually gets pushed back a lot further than I expected to, at least for Powerplex. I don't know if it's the same for other people. That's actually pretty interesting, especially for the low. Hey, what works for whatever works, I guess, because then I have a little bit more room to do stuff. That's a lot more reliable, I definitely say, because it helps up with the unblockable situations. So I guess, if you guys let me know, for those who use push block more, I don't really be using push block as often compared to others, so I'm I don't know for sure if it's that much better, but I could see that it has a bit of an improvement because of it for sure. Ah, he's smacked me before I can get it off, but yeah. That push block was pretty good. He goes pretty far. The thing is, can I do anything afterwards? Granted, I'm using marks, I'm pretty sure I can, but it's it's a little bit interesting. Okay, yeah, you can. There's room for you to do something. There's room for you to get something off, especially if you're trying to, try not to get too smacked up too early. But it looks like you can do something. I'm not the best combo with mark because I don't really use mark that much because I just don't like using mark personally, but yeah, I get what you mean. Okay, next is active assist. Now apparently they changed up the active assist for grounded active assist, so they did some changes. One says forward assist during combo have been adjusted to visually appear more overhead attacks where appropriate. So I'm basically, that means it's aiming for an overhead compared to before. So let's see, because I thought it was aiming for overheads before. I didn't think it was not. I guess it was switched up, or I guess I'm not even entirely sure. Let's do all. Let's pretend. So we summon it. Yeah, it's still an overhead, but maybe it's just because it's robot. I don't know. And that's the forward assist. For forward assist for robot is about the same. Oh no, I guess it is an overhead. But still, I don't know for sure. It's very hard for me to tell for me sometimes. I don't know. I'm not good at reading it, but it definitely feels, it feels about the same to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing. I don't know. Because I mean, but then again, I'm not really using Mark like that, so I wouldn't know. Maybe let's try with Mark. Let's try with Rex. Let's say we, you know, do something a little bit here. Let's see with Mark. I guess I don't know, dude. I don't know. It says to appear more overhead when appropriate. I don't know. I'm trying to see. I guess, okay, so he did a little bit more of like an attack there. So I guess if I'm trying to do something like this, like say I'm trying to do a forward attack like there and trying to combo off of that, I guess. I don't know. I don't know for sure. But it also says active ground assists have received a consistent pass on height to smaller crouched characters. I don't know how to test that, so I don't know what that means entirely. But it says consistent pass on height, so I don't know. So I guess if you're crouching down, it helps to be a little bit more consistent. I'm not sure. I guess it was a little bit more inconsistent before. It says also grounded active assist now has been more consistent distance, so that they have so they can be not full screen overhead in case of a large pushback on block, except for battle beasts whose bloodlust could not be contained. Okay, I mean, more consistent with distance? I'm not even entirely sure what that means. So grounded active assist now has a more consistent distance, so they will not be full screen overhead in case of a large pushback on block. I guess? I don't know. Again, I don't know how to test that. Like I'm not even entirely sure. It says more consistent distance. I'm assuming it says not to have more. It says it will not full screen overhead in case. So I'm assuming, I guess when it was robot, like I'm using robot, I guess it was a little bit more overhead before. So I guess they reduced the distance, but I don't know. It feels about the same to me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I can't really tell. Now they did some changes for motion controls, but I don't use motion controls, so I don't really know. So if you're a motion control user, go check out the patch notes for yourself. But there are some of the changes for the characters. Now we're talking about character specific stuff, but we all know we gotta test now. We gotta test the very thing that we all have been dreading. So let's see if it's changed. I'm not even gonna look at the patch notes for this one. I'm not even gonna look at the patch notes for this one. I just want to see if it's there. So we're gonna do that. I'm ending this. Can I do it again? No, I can't. Now it is gone. I cannot loop the second assist again. That's good. That's a great change. We're finally not dealing with the spam anymore, and you can recover out of it pretty easily too. Seems like it. So there's a little bit of a more startup to it, I guess. I don't know if it's like different in terms of startup, but it's no longer consistent. Now, some of you bastards out there who's spamming that same mark attack, you can't do it anymore. You gotta fight fair like the rest of us. Like, my god. But they also did a lot of changes to the damage scaling for a lot of characters. And same thing for some other characters. Like apparently they did some changes for Alan. Like Alan says his air boosted special no longer applies multiple instances of damage scaling. Like from what I can understand when it comes to the boosted special, it says just air boosted special. So I'm assuming just him flying? Question mark? I don't even know. Because it seems like he can do the same thing before. You can't do it like I actually do remember he has only like the same 6-way air dash, but I don't know if they mean that he can't. It says multiple instances of damage scaling. I don't know if they mean his like that special alone, because from what I understand, that when it comes to Alan, let's see. Oh well, that didn't even connect. That's actually interesting. Okay, I guess the damage for me feels pretty much the same. It doesn't feel that much different. Oh, up there it is. Yeah, it was definitely a little bit of a dip in the damage there. That's actually insane. Was not expecting that much of a dip in damage. I mean, I guess. Oh man, my problem with this when it comes to like the damage scaling, because when it comes to the damage scaling, it means from what they're saying in the patch notes, is that any change where we state no longer applies multiple instances of damage scaling means a combo with this move will now result in more damage than it did before today's hotfix. So it's saying it would have more damage, not less damage. So I'm assuming if they mean, so he says the air dash. So I'm assuming this? I'm assuming when they mean the boosted air dash, because they said the boosted air dash. So I'm assuming you're trying to do something like this. I'm not good. I haven't used Alan in a long time, so forgive me if I'm not exactly the best at comboing with him. I don't know if it just, I don't know, because it doesn't specify the special. It just says boosted air special. That's all it says. I mean, it feels about the same. Maybe I'm tripping. Whoever uses it more, you can tell me, so I don't know. Because for all I know, I could be completely and utterly wrong. Because it just feels the same. I don't know. It just feels relatively the same to me. I guess for those who are Allen mains, you can probably tell me. Because I don't know. I don't know. It feels about the same. It does definitely still does some pretty decent damage, but still. Like, it feels about the same. But they also changed that his neutral special no longer applies multiple instances of damage scaling. Again, so I'm assuming they mean this. This loop that people like to do, it does, I mean, it still does a decent amount of damage. You can still do the loop, which is something, obviously, you know, people are going to still abuse, which I don't blame him. It's there. Like, it's very hard to get out of. But he doesn't have the option to autocorrect. That is, if that's still a thing, because I believe they changed that before. But I don't know. But I feel like it was never meant to be this much damage before, because yeah, it's increasing a little bit. It's about the same. Yeah, like, it's not 50%, but like, that's a good chunk of damage with just Allen alone. So I can see Allen being in like the meta a little bit more compared to before, because obviously Mark is in the main meta, and obviously people who like to use Allen like to use the loop, obviously, when the time comes to kill, because it just does that much damage. Like, I don't blame them, but I don't know. We'll see. They've done a lot of other balanced damage scaling for the characters. I'm assuming it's just for combos, but it just says air boosted special. I don't know what that means. So it no longer applies to multiple instances of it, so I don't know. But the one thing I completely didn't realize, I completely forgot about, they actually changed that Mark can't tag into the special anymore. So it can't be looped, but you can't tag into it anymore as far as I'm concerned. Nope, you can't. You can't tag into it. I think you were able to tag into it before. I think. I don't remember, because compared to the last patch notes, I believe you could tag into it, but now you can't. Now you can't do it. So it's supposed to be an ending one, kind of like how Lucan's one is just an up and down. You can't tag into that one. I'm surprised that wasn't like that before, honestly. But I mean, it's a good change that they did. No longer people can just do the whole spammy garbage with Mark. And one thing they also changed is that his back assist, one of his back assists, is one of the most cancerous thing ever. Like, there was Eve's assist, Cecil's assist, and then Mark's melee assist. Apparently they changed it, so it can't be the same thing. They changed it. From what they changed it to, they changed it that his back assist is now just the normal one. It's no longer the EX version that he has. Like, you know, this version right here, it's no longer that. So you can't just catch people lacking with the down hit, because that was the one thing that a lot of people got hit by. Like, I got hit by that move so many times. I can understand why people used Mark. Like, Mark had just way too much leeway when it comes to this game, bro. Like, it was insane. So his back assist is no longer that. I mean, it's still something good. I'll give him credit there. Like, you can still do something cool with it, but you can't do like those combos anymore. You have to kind of find a different combo with him. He has to extend to somewhere else, which, to be fair, I do not know how this is going to work. I honestly don't, but I'm curious to see where it goes. But one of the problems I'm seeing is, like, I feel like they're making it just harder for people to just do like the combos before. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Like, I still remember when we still had the beta 2, the alpha, the first alpha, when I played it the first time. I really did like the idea that you can do like some pretty long combos before, and you can mess with it, and then you tag into other characters and still do those long combos. I really liked it because it felt like you can have, you know, some creativity with the combos. Now it's like you're not really incentivized to do anything really crazy. I mean, you can. Like, no one is telling you can't. It's just, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. If you like play the game like very basic, that's fine. Like, obviously that's how people play. You know, it is what it is. because it makes sense. If it works, it works. But sometimes it's just bleh, you know. They also, I think one of the other changes they did so far with some of the characters, with Omni-Man, apparently they changed his neutral special, and its boosted version should no longer have, it should have a increased startup frame. So it's 20 startup frames now instead of it being 18 or 17 before. And apparently the boosted one is the same. So it's a little bit easier to, like, I guess interrupt it, but it's a little bit, I guess, easier to track because this move has been pretty annoying for a lot of people also. It looks really slow now, I will admit. Like, it looks really slow. Like, compared to 4, it was pretty fast. Now it's just really slow. Like, I can see it coming. It still can happen, don't get me wrong. Like, it doesn't look that bad, but you can barely do it. But one thing, obviously, oh, yep, see, I tried to do and that's another thing that they changed. They got rid of the thingy that a lot of people have been doing. I think Alan can do it. I don't remember if he can now. Let's see. Can he do it? Oh, I already messed it up. But the very thing that a lot of people have been doing to circumvent the counter tag, it's gone now. Like, you actually have to do it now. Like, you can't just be out here doing the thing of just making people skip the counter tag and you just get your long ass combo off, you know, without stopping. So, well, I did it a little bit too early, but I didn't use it, so I understand. Like, Alan just doesn't have it. I keep thinking Alan has it, but I don't know. He maybe does have it, but I'm just doing it poorly. But yep, it's consistent now. Like, he even hit the ground there. Now there's still a little bit of bounce. Like, you can still probably see the things that people can do. Boom. Like, it's still the same. I'll give him credit. It's not, I mean, it's not the same. It's gone. You get a little bit more consistency with the hits, but you can actually counter tag out of it. You can't just be stuck in an infinite. So you actually have to either feint or do the heavy or do any other stuff. I think they also said you actually have to do the heavy version, I think. Yeah, it's a lot more consistent. I think I just did the heavy version for Omni-Man right there. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, it's a lot more consistent. So it drops. So it drops right there. So even if I try to do it, you can't just like bounce up and then, you know, you just get everything you want, you know. You have to work for it. Like, you have to work for it, which, hey man, good for them. Like, I agree with the changes so far. I don't know, man. It's just like, it just really sucks that it had to, like, that had to happen. But you know what? I'm glad that they did these changes. And so far, like, I'm willing to check out all of the other characters that they have because they changed a lot of them. Oh, one of the other things that they changed that I'm actually glad they did. One of the things that they changed is that my boy Robot, I actually really like messing with Robot. I've learned that I actually really like playing Robot. But one of the things that was very annoying was that this move right here is very useful. Like, this is his strongest move. But when they made it to where he has to he can't, like, say boost dash or anything after on block before. Like, I'm not boost dashing right now, but before, when he had to, like, do this, he could have boost dashed on block, and they got rid of that in the last patch. And I said, like, it's an okay change. I wasn't sure if I liked it or not, given that, like, I was fine with it because Robot was still pretty strong even without it. But they added it back. I'm actually glad it's back because, from what I understand, you can still do it, so you can still add some pressure to him, because that is one move that helps out a lot, especially when, you know, you're in a position and someone wants to be like, oh, let me run away from the whole fight, or let me block the whole time, and you can't do anything about it. Like, you can't grab or anything after that. But the only thing is you have to boost dash. You have to boost dash, so you can probably, you know, do an assist. Now, it looks like it's a little bit of a delayed boost dash, but I'm not mad at it. It's not a bad change. Like, Robot's definitely stronger now. I'm not mad at it. I'm happy because Robot's one of my favorite characters, so we're good with that. Now, they actually changed a character like Thula. I don't know what exactly they did to change her. They said that, from what I can see from the patch notes, they corrected all of her supers to no longer apply multiple instances of damage scaling. This would help her combos a lot, apparently, because apparently before, because I think one of the things that I had with Thula is that her moveset was pretty good, but it wasn't really that much damage. Like it was, but it seems like she has a little bit more damage compared to before because it's compared to her specials. So let's see. Let's figure something out here. Hold on, I'm playing with buttons. I haven't comboed with Thula in a bit, so I'm a little bit rusty. Forgive me if I look stupid. I mean, it's not bad. I'll give them credit. It's not bad. And I think they also changed the fact with some of the Titans moves also from the damage scaling before. I think they're trying to make it easier for people to get like a lot more damage off at the same time while you're doing combos, so it doesn't feel like you're just hitting like the same damage sponge before. I don't know. Like that's what I'm trying to read. I think I need someone to like do a little bit better with the explanations of how the patch notes work or how the patches of the game work. So I'm like, sometimes it's a little bit hard to read. But is this gonna be the thing that saves Invincible Versus? I don't know. That's where I'm like a little bit uncertain, because I want to really like give this game its praise. It's a really fun game for me. Like I enjoy the game a lot, and I'm glad that they're being really quick with the changes, you know, changing things up, keeping people from doing some of the crazy stuff that's been very not fun to deal with in the first place. But all I'm gonna say, I don't know. I feel like there needs to be a little bit more, like, how should I say it? When it comes to this game, like when you're playing ranked and stuff, like that's the main thing you can play. This is the same thing when it comes to like fighting games in general for me. Because like I like games like Sparking Zero and those anime games, because usually a lot of times, even though some of them are kind of like cash grabby, they have like a lot of content. You have the story mode, the arcade mode, the survival mode, all those other game modes that could happen before. But it's just, I feel like when it comes to this game, they need a little bit more like loving in different departments, not just in the patch notes section of things. Like, yeah, I'm glad it's meant for like an improvement for those who want to be competitive in the game. But I feel like there needs to be a little bit more shift. But so far, this is like a really good thing in the right direction. Personally, I don't know what exactly else they would need to shift. I don't know if it will save it, but I'm hoping that it does bring more people back to the game, because right now it's been pretty tired, it's been pretty empty so far. So I do hope more people start coming back to the game, because this hotfix, from what I'm seeing so far, from like the changes, when it looks like, it seems like it's doing something pretty good. But then we gotta wait for the Twitter posts of people finding all the things that go wrong, because we all know that there are gonna be people out there who are gonna find the loops and the changes and the effects. I feel like something might be found with like either Duplicate or Allen or something like that, but we'll see. We shall see. But let me know if you guys think this hotfix has been a massive improvement for Invincible Versus. Do you think it should be different? Should they have changed it? Who do you think needs some shifting and changing? Do you guys want to see more Invincible Versus content on this channel also? Because I want to do more videos on it also. But yeah, it's your boy Kadu-kun. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.